Good morning, everybody. Let's keep at it. Just real quick, I got a text from a customer a minute ago. Said, "Are you mowing today?" It's a different story, but he texted me back and said, "Well, the bear's back. We've seen him out in the backyard a couple of times, so if you're coming, make sure you got your gun on you." Last year, saw during leaf season, saw him a couple times, and the neighbor came out and we'd fire a shotgun up in the air and scare him off and stuff, but apparently he's back. So that's gonna be interesting next time I'm out there. But I'm pulling up to the first one of the day. That was my driveway I just pulled out of, and y'all can see how quickly I got here. And they're delivering some shingles, looks like. So it's gonna be interesting. Anyway, it's this one right here. Let's see what's going on. All right, so that happens. I texted him yesterday and told him I'd be there this morning, but apparently the wife didn't know that the husband had materials for the house that they're doing some upgrades on, having materials delivered. But since I'm right there, I'm that close, I was like, man, I'll just come back this evening and hit it on my way home. So, which is kind of good because he actually got mowed last Friday, so he was right on schedule. But now that frees me up to go get some that it's been 2 weeks since I've been on their yard. And I got a text from a customer, and I've had her for like, God, I've had Cindy forever, like 6 years, 7 years, something like that, maybe even longer. She texted me and said, "I'm not being a harpy, but where you at? You might need to bring your hay baler." And she knows all her neighbors plus her have really steep hills that y'all see or have seen in the past, and I was just waiting on them things to get dry enough to get the mower on. That turf tracer will hug a hill like a billy goat, but it doesn't matter if it's wet. I don't like to get on it. Can y'all see that in the distance? Look up at the clouds. That's rain coming down. God, I don't need that. Grass is growing just fine. Let's hold off on the rain for a little bit. But anyway, I'm babbling this morning, so I'm going to hush till I get to the next yard so I can show you all that. Okay, yeah, I do little ones too. Not much here. I think it's a 17-minute yard, something like that. Doesn't take long. I usually actually mow it with the Honda, but here lately, since I've been under such crunch time, I've been doing it with the X-Mark. It's a bit of overkill for this yard, but it gets me out of here quicker. That's why I'm looking forward to that Skag 30-inch. This is right on the main drag here in Kingsport, though. You would think, I've put a yard sign here a lot, and you would think that I would get a lot of phone calls off of it, but I just quit putting it out there because I never got anything off of it. Anyway, let's get started. Edge for you. All right, on to the next one. All right, I want to continue on yesterday's theme about the human element and the business element. Look at this. I don't even have to zoom in on it. Y'all can see this. Now this part over here where there's grass, there's gravel underneath all that. See those patches down there by the cars? See what I'm talking about? Let me see, I will zoom in on that. See the gravel underneath the grass? And there's these little rocks, like you can see that one over there, right there, that little tiny thing. And they just laden with this. Then you get over here. This is the one I call the snake pit because I know they're in there. But I've been fortunate so far, but you know, with that much rock. Now what I have to do periodically is go through and just spray all that because you can't. That's what she wants done, is just to keep it all dead and spray it. Then up there's the dog white. I'm not going to spend this much time on other yards. It's just whenever you have an interesting one like this, I like to show it. Now, this is the backyard. Now, Look at this. See, rock. Again, that gets sprayed. And then, let's see, can y'all see the river down there? That right there is water. Yeah, but the Holston River runs down through there. So, I mean, it's great property if you live here. Awful property to take care of. But yeah, all that gets sprayed, that gets mowed. And it's just not a very fun yard to mow because of all the potential hazards, I'll say, in it. But the customer, unbelievable. I just passed her on the road. We stopped and chatted. Money's right there. So, great customer, awful yard. It's that quagmire you find yourself in. But anyway, let's get it mowed. Just on a side note here. Let's see if y'all can see it. No gas. There's one car there, but if there's only one car there, pretty good sign they don't have any gas. It's just one of those that pulled up and goes, why is there a bag on the gas pump? Anyway, nice little front yard, right? And all that. Okay, y'all all know this next one very well. I've shot videos at it several times. The good thing about it is I was checking it out. It's 1 mile from that one I just left, so that's really convenient. I got a little bit of a drive, not too bad, down Stone Drive to the next one. Actually to Watauga Street, then Stone Drive to the next two. But this one's really close. I haven't been on it in a couple weeks. Let's take a look at it. because I know it's going to be tall. I already see some branches down right there. Yeah. Can y'all see some little weeds popping up? It's weird too, because he has this thing treated and he has a sprinkler system. But this one gets cut on 4 inches anyway. So let's see what happens. It's usually about like a 25-30 minute yard. I don't foresee it taking much longer than that this time either. All right, let's go. All right, got out of the truck at 2:52. It's 3:22, so that's exactly a half hour. On to the next one. Can't all be big, right? I'll show you the backyard. Yeah, it got a little hot. All cleaned up. Yeah, that's what the front and side yards look like. But it'll be in shape in a minute. But it's crispy. Can't see the stripes this way. Let's see. See them little checkerboards in there. Anyway, got that one. That's 8 today. Okay, you guys know this one. If you want to see me mow it, just scroll back through the library like 4 or 5 vlogs ago, because it showed me mowing this. But I'm trying to get a reference point here. Here we go. Almost knee high. So the saga continues. Let's take a look at this real quick. Y'all know what a dip that is. I've stood in there before and showed you, and you can tell if I hold the camera, and then that right there, watch. See that? That's a straight up little bank here that's about as tall as I am. And then I got a weed eat, all that and that around there. But anyway, 2 cuts, both on 3 3/4. Striped up nice. Starting to notice a theme. Hey. Let's see. I think I can guess what's going on here. Let me give it all. I'm guessing a pool. What do y'all think? How you like that? Alright, so for y'all that are curious, that's one pass. That's just one pass on 3 3/4. So let's bump it up to 4 1/2 and make that look better. Alright guys, I've showed y'all this countless times. I just lost that one after 15 years. Paul's waving. Had that one 15 years, he moved. I'm heading right there next. Here's what this looks like now. Whew. Let's go get that bad boy. If y'all hadn't seen me do this one before, go check out Mowing Steep Grass and see what you think. All right, I'm down here at the bottom. Strapped up nice though. Whew, I hate this one. All right, I just got back walking up that hill to up here. So for all you guys looking for advice on lawn care, I'm going to use a camping analogy. Well, I own a camper. Me and my family love to go camping. But for those of you that do have a camper and go camping, you know the kids have all the fun and mom and dad work their tail off. Because going camping is a lot of fun. I enjoy it or I wouldn't do it. But it's a lot of work involved in it. So if you don't love camping, you're going to sell that camper within 6 months of owning it, or after the first 2 or 3 camping trips you go on, because you'll realize how much work it is. My thing about lawn care is if you don't love it, you're not going to stay in it very long because it's a lot of work. I get tired of hearing people say, oh, it's just mowing yards. Yeah, it's just mowing yards. It's just weeding. It's just blowing them down. It's all a piece of cake until you do 10, 11, 12, 14. Some of you guys, 20 some yards a day. If you don't like it, even for me, it gets old from time to time, but I'd rather be doing this than what I was doing in my previous jobs, not just my last job, for previous jobs that I've had. And as long as my body and health can continue to do this, I'm going to keep doing it because I really enjoy it. I enjoy Echo, Steel, Skag, Exmark. I love all the equipment that goes along with it. I love running that equipment, but I just like doing what I do. And they say if you like doing what you're doing, it's not really work. So guys, if you don't love this stuff and you're picking up yards, and oh, I've got 25 yards now and I'm going to go full time. I talked to Carter a lot, and he sells a lot of Skags and a lot of Exmarks in February and March. June, July, he sells a lot of used ones because the guys are wanting to get rid of them because I don't want to do this. So my advice to you guys, if you don't love it, don't get into it. That's it for today. I've got 11. So you can tune in tomorrow, see how many we knock out. I hope we get 12 tomorrow. So that would leave me feeling good on the week and make it to where I'm not cutting yards like you've seen all day today next week. So be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Instagram. Have a good night. Catch y'all tomorrow.